大家好，我是 Tim， 我们今天来玩一款新游戏，叫做《驱灵者：新伊甸园之鬼魂》。英文的话叫做 Banishers Ghost of New Eden。这款的话，我其实之前在去年2023年，它有一些新游戏介绍的时候，我就有发现，觉得有点兴趣。但是因为我个人对政治正确是比较的那种，它变成一种商业模式的卖点之后，我就不是那么欣赏。之后呢，我看到那个鬼魂，就是我们应该算双主角制嘛，另外一个是一个女性黑人，我当下就觉得，我还是有一点觉得观望。我没有觉得说什么反感，我就是观望，因为我不太确定这是不是会是一款好游戏，或者说只是它是借这个。但是呢，我发现它这一款出来，这款游戏出来，它的虽然说评论者很少，而且你去看它社群中心，其实它只有1000多个玩家同时在线，所以我觉得它应该是没有到销量应该还好。但是它90%极度好评，而且大家都说它的这个剧情非常的开场剧情非常的引人入胜，所以我就觉得有点兴趣了。然后它这个开发人员好像是个 Don't Not， 这个是好像之前是做那种故事对话型的那种游戏的，他第一次做这种动作 RPG， 所以他的战斗我记得大家是觉得就是很平庸，非常的他们觉得平庸，表现一般这样子。那但对我来讲，因为我本来就没有追求说什么战斗要很复杂或精彩。其实你看他预告片，他战斗的这个一些演示，招打起来也算有一些招看起来是华丽的。然后唯一不满意的就是他们的造型穿的都是一身的布甲，穿的太素了。所以就觉得有一点那么的没有那么好，但是在 Steam 页面下面，它看起来是有装备系统的，所以的确是应该是可以透过装备收集，然后呢，可以有一些我个人比较喜欢，甚至带一些盔甲的外观，因为它的这个背景好像是在1695年嘛。等于已经是那个过了那个1683维也纳之围的那个时代的事了，所以应该将进入18世纪，差不多就是全面战争帝国的那个时代。然后这是北美的殖民地嘛，然后1695好像美国还没独立，美国是17多少年独立的，有点忘了。那时候应该还没独立的，独立大概至少前70、80年前了，大概就这样。好，那我也很好奇他的这个演出如何啊，所以我们就赶快来玩这个新游戏，因为我没有看太多他的介绍，因为那个时候我真的是一个观望的态度，而且今年游戏太多了，其实根本就还没有空来关注它，真的去研究。因为说实在的，他的一些角色啊，然后他的这个背景啊什么，我觉得真的没有很吸睛，没有到真的很吸睛，不会像那个老实说，今年上半年《龙族教义2》一出了，那个消息一出来，大家全部都是集中在《龙族教义2》身上，全部人都是在关注，就在等那一款。然后反正大家有在看我频道就知道，其实我录那些比较冷门的游戏根本没人关注了，所以这个2024这个时间点其实有点差。其实2023你说好像游戏很多，其实8月、9月，然后后面就几乎就稍微少了一点了，因为6、7、8、9月就集中那一波就。到星空在后面，我甚至都忘了星空之后我在玩什么。博德之门3玩星空，对，等到12月才有那个行商浪人啊，在那之前 那之前的游戏好像都有啦，真人快打啦，但真人快打台湾好像根本没什么人在看，然后再加上一个这个2077的这个 DLC 啦，其实集中在那几个，大概就那4、5款游戏就没了。去年下半年其实就这样，所以它其实早点出，搞不好还比较，甚至我觉得在12月初或者11月初，我觉得可能都还是关注度会比较高，因为今年2024上半年，很多游戏厂商我不晓得是不是它拖太久，延期太久了，你知道有那个资金压力，它24年不上不行。可是我觉得2024说实在的，已经有一点杀到见骨了，尤其是中间还帕鲁一下就破2000万销量了，把所有的这个热度都吸过去了。那基本上应该是帕鲁应该是可以撑到龙族交易2，龙族交易2出来之后，大概帕鲁也没什么人玩了，之后就看它更新了。对，现在媒体又跳出来说那个。说他一两周内又损失200万，损失200万，100多万在线用户，那个一定是当然的嘛，对不对？哪个游戏那么神，可以永远维持200多万在线？对，很多人就是尝鲜。我觉得那些游戏媒体，我觉得它就是耸动标题来吸你点阅，对不对？反正你就是游戏大红，对不对？然后而且看起来就是这个，我不讲他抄袭，他就是缝合怪嘛。缝合怪缝得太强烈，其实大家都眼红，就觉得你凭什么？我觉得很多人是这样的心态啊。对，那帕鲁我本身原本当初最早他 Steam 页面，我自己没事在搜寻即将推出的游戏的时候，我本来就把它加到愿望清单了。我那个时候很早就关注到，我觉得这款。我那时候就很纳闷，这款会红嘛？对，果不其然，对不对？我的眼光是错的，对，我的眼光是正确的话，就不会是这么一个小的频道，对。果不其然，我是错的，我那时候应该录帕鲁，我就是到最后一刻都说服不了自己，我都不是很想玩。对，虽然我去年不知道什么时候早就把它加到愿望清单了，那时候就发现有这款游戏了，对。但就这样了，对。不过改去玩了雾锁王国也不错啦，雾锁我也觉得蛮好玩。虽然说我现在都没录，可是其实我有时候还是会打开来弄一弄。只是那个挖矿真的是挖石头真的很抓狂，那个石头真的是没有什么好的效率可以去产生，就是得上线，然后把屋子旁边一个地方挖到没有，然后呢再下线，然后地形重置之后再挖，对，太无聊了，石头不够用，对，都不是那些什么，还不是那些高阶的那些素材，对，是石头不够用，让我觉得最痛苦。好了，废话不那么多了，我们就新游戏吧。玩个正常就好了。
Madam, sir, the ship lies at anchor off New Eden. A tender stands at your disposal.
I dreamed of clouds. Great long fluffy bastards. Low over the sea.
I dreamed of the abyss, in the darkest reaches of the deepest ocean.
A good day to you, my love.
And a good day to you, too.
Are we in New England?
Welcome to America.
Something's bothering you.
Charles's letter.
What of it?
The ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
and we shall charge him double.
I'm serious. If the Reverend needs help, this can be no easy business. Red, you best be ready.
I'll be careful, Master Duarte. Your apprentice stands ready to serve. Come on, Atea, we need to go. And I need to be.
Rory McWraith, gallant to the last.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Consider our lovers, Antea and Red, the greatest banishers I ever knew. Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple. Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings. Many and tangled are the ties that bind. Since the beginning of memory, banishers have fought to sever those ties. Death is but a trifle. It comes to us all. To haunt or be haunted. There lies the true horror. I, Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
If this is June, I'd hate to see January. I'd want to freeze my backside off in the summertime. I'd have stayed in Scotland.
London wasn't much better.
Look at it. As cold as a bishop's arse, and twice as white. I don't mind saying it, I'm very disappointed.
Charles wasn't lying. New Eden is cold as death. You may well be disappointed.
You'd better be at the tavern. With a hot grog. Or two.
哦，我们一开始是先操作这个女角，画面比想象中的要好非常多哎。哦，它是有支援 DLSS 的，所以帧数也是蛮稳定。不过我想把动态模糊关掉，刚刚好像没有看到动态模糊的选项啊，有在这边。对动态模糊是相当感冒。
I think I weary of long, boring sea voyages to grim, faraway lands.
I can't remember the last time we did something else than work.
After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead don't linger.
No such place. But it's not a bad idea.
没有跳，空白键是闪躲。
Have I mentioned how grim this place is?
I heard you the first time, but I don't disagree.
穿越障碍是按 W 跟 E 啊，这么奇怪的设置，通常我们都是按空白嘛。
I think we can get through here.
Sure. Let's go traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
是海面还是河面结冰，所以才导致你们要从这么奇怪的地方
Looks steady enough.
翻过来。像他刚没有解释。
Watch out!
Oh. Is it just me, or are we not welcome here?
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you. Overeager apprentices.
我过去。地方可以跳吗？它地图好像不小。可能走这边吧。哇，怎么会第一个我就迷路了？我的天哪！现在没有做，现在以前都吐槽那个引导都跟在教婴儿一样，现在没有真的没有引导，我还真不知道怎么前。他没提醒我从哪边可以绕，我还真看不出来。这边，妈的！看我还真，哎，不知道该说什么，真的是怎么说呢？意料之外，情理之中的。
Call this a fight?
没有锁定。弓箭，这一定要锁定。
Everything all right down there?
Just a sneaky wanderer. You?
Same, but I managed. Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe. But are they keeping people outside town? Or are they keeping them in?
他们一定要锁定，因为它不像有些动作游戏，你左键没有锁定，但它有一个智慧瞄准，它会朝怪的地方砍下去，只是瞄最近的那一只，它没有，它真的就是你砍就是往前面正常的直线的砍，你一定要锁定。不然你会挥空。哦，他不要再学战神了，弄一大堆这个狭长的地方，让那个镜头可以这样子稍微变换一下，很无聊的一个 QTE。我记得看了有人在那个评论那边有吐槽，自己也是很不喜欢。
More wanderers.
Behind you!
Yeah, as easy as falling off a box. Can't tell how long these people are dead.
The original settlers, perhaps.
Whoever, this doesn't bode well.
Too slow. Time to leave for good.
驱灵草满可以直接秒杀是吧？
These people left New Eden Town just a few days ago. What exactly is going on here?
Enough. 这只其实应该直接秒杀的。
That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
Empty docks in a growing settlement. Never a good sign. Are the town selectmen sitting on their arses?
Isn't that what selectmen do?
A welcoming committee.
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles.
然后有人在吐槽，国外评论吐槽男主角叫雷德，其实他英文名叫 Red， 然后他穿了一身蓝。好像是可以吐槽啦，但不知道该说什么，就蛮值得吐槽的。
It'll be good to see Charles and Esther again.
Would you a lecture on the sanctity of marriage?
Esther wouldn't dare. And we don't need a piece of paper to keep us together.
Aye, I remember you telling her.
有人的，只是没有人出来。
Good day, sir.
You'll be Haskell's Banishers, I take it.
Antea Duarte. This is Red McWraith.
Hugh Bachelor. The governor had me prepare the schoolhouse for your comfort. It has fallen out of use. Will that be all?
Where are the children?
Several died of fever. We could see disaster coming. We thought we'd have to bury them all. We sent the children to safety. We sent them away.
That can't have been easy. It can't be easy now.
No. No, it is not.
We're expected at the tavern. Where might we find it?
The King's Arm. You can't miss it, for the lamps are lit. The school is now a bunkhouse, and the meeting house cold and dark. But the tavern shines yet.
Well then, let us be thankful for small mercies. Farewell, Mr. Bachelor, and you may wish us luck.
Good luck, then, to the both of you.
不管怎么说，这款游戏卖1300多，感受得出来，对话跟动作捕捉这个质感是有 有到，我觉得有到那个品质。
There's the inn.
是这一间吗？不是，正前方这一栋。
Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink.
Finally.
Banisher, please come in. As it is cold, your serving woman may sit while we talk.
I'm the help. She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you, sirs, madam. Now, where's Charles?
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I assumed...
Keep digging, Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band. This here is Thick-Skinned Newsmith. We're the selectmen.
What's left of us? Why is Charles not here?
We're sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can for his widow.
The Reverend is dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility.
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
The esteemed select woman can be brusque. Forgive her. And rest assured that her aptitudes far outweigh her manners. Or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we are as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely with their expertise we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you in your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. And now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion. The pride, indeed, of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
Could your physicians not save him?
Would that we had a physician left, but it would have made no difference. Charles was dead when we found him, and we do not know how or why. One or two among our company have knowledge of the physic. Purples, they said, rupture, strangery, or sadness. Guesses, all. As a man of science in New Eden, I stand alone. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
the widow Davenport is at home and does not much venture out. Their house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
Why is town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Though our motivations may differ, all who remain have shown extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
Those who left, where did they go?
Boston, outlying settlements. Anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the path through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
Will they return when the curse is lifted?
I fervently hope so. They have homes here. But we sent the children away some time ago, and many could not live with their absence. If we do not resolve this situation quickly, the community of New Eden shall be broken, perhaps forever.
You're a demonologist, you say?
I am that, like my father was before me. Faith and science are our twin compasses, you see, to a deeper understanding of the secrets of God's green and pleasant land, and those who threaten it.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
They have told me that Reverend Davenport was better placed than I to solve our problem, which is why you're here. We agreed it. I shall stand for the company, I said, as the moral authority, the anchor, and the rock, as Charles and his Banishers lift the curse.
Perhaps we may come to you for advice.
Please do, madam, for I would be only too glad to give it.
这总督有没有鬼？不晓得，目前都看不太出来。然后它这个游戏的材质好像跟我不太确定啊，是不是感觉跟这个哈利波特霍格华兹有一点像？一些材质的感觉，像它这个衣服的感觉，我都觉得蛮像。霍格华兹是 Unreal 的引擎吗？应该不是啊。
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now, and I can tell you that it worsens by the increment. First, there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares. Then came madness. In the end came death. And death remains. But in all honesty, I think the weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse yet, it traps us here.
What did Charles know about it? What had he learned?
Tragically, I had not yet had the opportunity to discuss his investigation, and his passing now excludes the possibility. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes, our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For Charles. Thank you. We have what we need.
Then I wish you success. By my instruction, a room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse. I'll be here if you need me.
哦，这边原来被封锁了，那不就变成镇长的办公室了？有点像是这种感觉。2楼晃一下。这西班牙币。
Governor?
How may I be of service to you?
I'll go now.
I'll still be here if you...
刚我搜寻了一下，好像没特别讲是 Unreal 4还是 Unreal 5。
Damn it, Charles. Those accursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
No, no. But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people have no idea what they're up against. Thick skin, right? We're sorry to disturb you.
It'll take more than you to disturb me. What do you want?
I take it you intend to leave town.
Bloody right I do. New Eden is dying and anyone who stays is dead or deranged.
Will you go alone?
I'll take my sister and anyone else who wishes. You may come too if you wish. You look like you can handle yourself.
There's no hope for New Eden then?
Not till the weather changes, and it don't look like changing.
What's your role here, if you don't mind me asking?
Lately, I do what needs doing when no one else will, weakened as they are by comfort and the curse. In normal times, I hunt. Now, though, it's cold enough to freeze the nankies off an horse, and the game rots as quick as you can get it home. You can't eat a ghost, can't skin it, can't sell it, so what'll be the use?
So, the curse. What do you think is going on?
I think nothing much about it. I think folk sickened and the crops failed. I think folk went mad, and I know we found the Reverend dead.
What of the governor? Anything I should know?
That useless clackwagger. With Davenport dead, godly folk look to be led. Fairfax Askell couldn't be happier. I pity he'll get them all killed.
What of the captain?
Now there's a man of worth. Without Saul Pennington, there'd be no town left at all. These last months have been hard on him. I hope his mettle holds. If I had my way, he'd be coming with us. I don't give a rat's knacks for loyalty, but the captain does.
Well then, thank you for your help.
Aye.
We should go to Esther.
I think the governor said their house stood above the docks.
这边都没有标记，我比较想先去找那个队长，说在另一边。Doomsday has come， 末日将来。
Great.
Sets the tone.
这是刚那个校舍帮我们准备的吧？啊，对。队长到底在哪里？
I must take a moment by myself. Excuse me.
Oh. 教堂被封锁。 靠腰队长在正对面，我耍智障。
So, you're done listening to Fairfax's prattling? That man turns a pretty phrase, and does so to the exclusion of all else.
Tell me, Captain, what does your rank signify? Militia?
I maintain the train band. I also anticipate threat. Natives, brigands, the French and other monsters. The curse, though, that's a whole different kettle of shite. Not even poor Davenport saw that one coming.
Thickskin fears you may give up. Will you?
I do not give up. But think on this. If the curse is God's punishment, should we not surrender? Thickskin's view is enviably simple.
Tell me about Thickskin.
I wish my men had half her temper. They'd be warriors and survivors all.
Do you fear God's punishment?
Don't you?
Any thoughts on the origins of the curse?
None useful. I'm a military man. I'm no dark artist.
I'll take that as a gentle jab. You don't believe in my work.
I can tell you're a woman of talent and capability. I respect that. The rest of it, that's your remit, not mine. Me? I'm the old guard. You and your Scots greenhorn, you're the hope. You'd best prevail.
We'll be back.
I'll be here, unless I'm not.
目前气氛营造都还不错。
Antea, Red. Come in. I've barely slept for fear you would not come. I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find thick-skinned New Smith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
How were things, before all this?
Before the curse? It was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
那这个肖像不知道是做什么。
We'll take a look around, if that's all right.
May I be of any help?
You stay put. We'll find a way.
Purcell, could you find nothing better?
These days I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your pianoforte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
在调查居民的意图。其实应该就是调查说这些鬼还有什么未完成的事情，不确定是不是一个任务的方式，我们要去帮他完成，才可以和平的驱散他，还是可以强制战斗把他驱。不太确定是不是这样子。
How pleasant to see these old familiar things from your house in London. That porcelain saw many a dinner turned lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther.
I didn't know Eleanor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
邻居这么暖，还寄来一些酒跟食物给他。
This is Charles's. It's like he never left. Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me. That was nice of him. Where are you staying, my dears?
The governor had a room prepared for us in the schoolhouse.
The schoolhouse? Wouldn't you rather stay here? You'd be more comfortable.
It's very kind, but we've a long day ahead of us. I don't want to bother you.
I don't have much. But promise me you'll come for dinner tomorrow. For old time's sake.
Of course. Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable. Remember when he started to wear these, to look wiser and older?
No, he was hiding his hair loss.
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something. These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this cup?
是梦魇类型。
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favorite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me. I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right. Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
Something must have really triggered him if he lost his edge.
Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved.
Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read? Like we weren't there?
Oh, you actually listened. I'd always let my mind wander.
这是他老婆写的信。
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman. That's terrible for her.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Now that we know why he might be back, we should go investigate the cemetery where he was found.
啊，看来要去墓园。 感觉在墓园就会一场大战。
Esther, I'm sorry to trouble you once more.
How may I help?
With all that's happened, how are you bearing up?
This all feels so unreal. Just one more nightmare from which I cannot wake.
It seems so now, but that will change. I promise.
Was there something I should have done differently? Did I fail him? Did I fail Charles?
None of this is your fault.
I do not want to believe he is gone. He cannot be gone. I do not permit him to be gone.
You're in pain, and that might have brought him back. Maybe he lingers because you suffer.
We'll do what we can to ease your pain. And we'll do what we can for Charles.
Has the curse brought with it nightmares?
Yes. I've had nightmares. I suspect we all have. Charles warned that something was stalking our dreams. That it had a use for us. That we needed to fight it with all God's might. But now Charles is gone, and my nightmares have changed. In my sleep, I see my husband falling, screaming into the abyss. All hear him. None respond. He plummets on into the bottomless pit. Poor Charles.
We must make our way to the cemetery.
Please be careful, dear Antea.
What will you do for my Charles?
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
You'll be all right.
I doubt it, but I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles, and help Charles we shall. Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same. Be careful.
Aye. You too.
为什么我们要自己去墓地呢？因为这个就有点硬。不能对话吗？不让对话。
Get out of my way.
Be warned. I need but cry out, and help shall come in an instant.
Calm you, sir. Antea Duarte, Minister Davenport's banisher.
Oh, of course. I'm so sorry. Poor Reverend Davenport. His death has shaken us all. Welcome to New Eden. I'm afraid you find us at our worst.
We're Banishers. There's nowhere else we'd rather be. And you are?
I, madam, am Squire Sincere Paris, traveling merchant, stuck in this cursed place and eager to be somewhere else.
The nightmares. Do you get them too?
Of course I do. Not everyone will admit it, but we all have bad dreams.
Of what do you dream?
I dream someone watches me sleep. I sometimes fancy she's present when I'm awake. She never speaks, nor moves. She seems to wish me no harm. She just stands there, watching me, waiting, taking my measure.
Does she manifest at a particular hour?
If she does, I have no way of knowing it, unable as we are in this interminable grey to tell day from night. Well, there you are. Information on the curse, as per your request. I won't even charge you for it.
You're leaving town?
As soon as possible. Did you arrive by sea? A ship lies at anchor in the bay. Perhaps a captain would take me and my wares to safety.
The crew refused to dock, and I suspect they'll leave on the next available tide. We rode ourselves ashore.
Might I ask where you abandoned this rowboat of yours?
Along the coast, by a path remarkable for its angry specters and bloody corpses. If you wish to make the sailing, I hope your wares can swim. Care to trade?
Most of my goods are already packed, but I never refuse a deal.
卖的都是资源，
Tell me about the curse, if you will.
I'll tell you this. Those who dare defy the curse are brave indeed, and, I fear, foolish.
Banishing is a job, sir. And to do it, I need detail. If you please.
A banisher must have charms. Trinkets, I mean, of protection. If you have a surplus, I'd happily relieve you of your burden.
That's not how it works. I investigate hauntings, and when I know why the ghost is here and where it hides, I banish it. I do not sell trinkets.
What about those rings you wear?
I made them. They are mine. They only have power if the wearer has training. I bid you good day, Squire Paris, and thank you for your time.
A pleasure, Mistress Duarte. Do be careful.
那还有没有什么人可以对话？
This fire can't have started on its own. Not in this cold.
看来过不去，好吧。
A wisp. So close to town. Where are you leading me? More of you? Down you go. No one is safe here. Most of these people died fighting. Someone didn't want them here. I've seen more graves here than I've met settlers. Many dead in more recent years.
靠近的时候，驱灵指环会发出橘光。
Why didn't you wait for us, old friend? I swear I'll make it up to you.
嗯，这边到底有什么？戒指是亮的。最近玩了那么多生存类、收集物资的游戏，突然看到矿可以直接用空手掰下来，突然有点不太习惯。
A memory lingers here. I might be able to reveal it. If I mix the stones I found earlier with seashore candle, that might do it.没有暗海黄啊？哪边有暗海黄？下面吗？有引导的。啊，这个暗海是浊吗？ Did I just... Damn it.
我点错，我靠！
In each stain hides a story.
In the name of the Lord, I command you. Be gone from this place!
You do not command me, clergyman.
Who are you, ghost? Unveil yourself!
Well, since you ask so politely...
Who are you?
I am everything you've ever feared.
Be gone! You have no shell, no ties, no purpose.
No, but neither do you.
Damn it. That thing he faced. What was it? The tie that binds his ghost. With it, I can make him manifest. Back to his grave, then.
变身，它应该是显形。
Now is a good time for we old friends to talk. We've come too far, Red and I, not to see you one last time. Your pupil has become the master. If we fight, I'll beat you. Come on, Charles. Join me now. I know you're here. I know you're here. You know me, Ghost. I only wish to talk. Esther worries.
Antea, here, at last. Oh, poor Esther. I'm so sorry, my friend. So sorry for us all.
What happened? What's going on here?
Sad to say, dear friend. I made a mistake. And it cost me my life. Is Red with you? There is no time to waste.
Why did you not wait for our help?
The threat was rising. Despair growing. There were so many dead, Antea. So much sickened flesh. So many afflicted souls. There was no more time.
Do you know how this curse began?
What prompted it, I do not know. Nor do I know when. Many months ago, certainly. But I do know this. This nightmare chose New Eden for a reason.
So, a ghost.
This one is different. Implacable. Very clever. Many magnitudes more ferocious than a spectre, and just as relentless.
Before you died, you investigated the curse. What did you learn?
That our enemy is deceptive and merciless. That we should not underestimate its power.
We?
I am dead, dearest Antea. But I am a banisher yet. I may still teach you.
If I allow you, which I do not.
Antea, do not repeat my mistakes. If a nightmare curses New Eden, you need all the help you can get. Its presence felt strongest in the meeting house. Perhaps the light of God there forced it to fight its ground. I had the building closed. The worst of the malevolence is contained, but it won't stay locked up for long.
We'll banish it, Red and I. Our good friend's death shall not go unpunished.
Be warned. This nightmare is too angry to be persuaded, and too powerful to be destroyed.
Your death pains us greatly. Your return pains me too.
I know. For my part, I'm glad to have seen you one last time. To have had the chance to warn you.
I thought nightmares were a myth.
A nightmare is the rarest of ghosts. A powerful, insidious spirit, birthed by tragedy most dreadful.
How do I banish it?
There is meager wisdom in the texts. What little there is says it cannot be banished at all.
If it's a ghost, I can't banish it. You took notes, I suppose? Where might I find them?
They vanished. In the days before my death. Perhaps I mislaid them. Which is not like me. If you find them, read them carefully. Perhaps I missed something. Something important.
How did this nightmare kill you?
I believed that I could come to the cemetery and make it manifest. To my initial delight, it worked. I now suspect it came by choice. It seemed amused, as if it were a pleasant game to weigh my measure as a man.
How does its malevolence manifest?
It poisons minds and sickens bodies. It draws specters to it and sours the weather. It delivers nightmares to one's sleep. For a time, screams tore through the night as folk awoke in terror. When it appeared to me, I did not see its true face. But I heard a woman. She was laughing. I felt her gaze. My heart froze. I died. The spirit is vengeance pure. The ghost of one who was terribly wronged.
I've heard your warning. You can go.
No, I must remain. Esther needs my protection. My flock needs me too.
You know how this works. You know I won't allow that.
I am still myself, Antea. With time, I'll grow stronger. I can help you.
The longer you haunt Esther, the hungrier you'll be. You know this.
This is different. I'm the Reverend Charles Davenport, your friend and mentor. You know me. You know I am a good man.
I knew you. You were a good man. Now you are a ghost, and I cannot let that stand. But I swear it, the nightmare will end, and Red and I shall do the ending. Charles Davenport was a good man, and a fine mentor.
And you a fine student, though you took a hard line. I never could unpick that from your character. Has life tempered you since?
Life has tempered my steel. Death and the manner of it has made you the very thing you once opposed. Goodbye, Charles. Peace on your soul. Remembrance on your...
Antea, wait.
Wait for what? We're banishers. Death to the dead.
Let Esther choose for herself.
Oh, Lord. Please don't ask me to do that.
Esther, my good wife, and the very best. I miss you so.
Oh, dear Lord. Charles, why are you here? Why have you come back? You must leave. Please.
I must stay. I must protect you. The thing in the meeting house feeds on our torment. I should have known better. I know better now.
Antea, give Charlie the ascent he deserves.
Charles Davenport, you have no reason to stay. Go. Let Esther grieve in peace.
Save her, my friends. And save yourselves. Save them all.
I'll walk Esther home.
I'll do it. The women can talk.
Then all the way to the schoolhouse and make the bed. Charles is at rest now. Antea, she gave him the care he needed.
My Charles. Where do you think he is now?
He's... I don't know.
I miss the warmth of his hands. His calm presence in our house. If I close my eyes, I can picture him. He's in a place where sunlight chases the snow away. It is warm and there is fresh milk. The sheets are cleaned and pressed and folded. Nothing can ever be the matter.
You're right. He's at peace, and you deserve to rest.
通常我没讲话，就代表其实我还蛮融入在他们的这个对白跟演出中。我觉得配音配的还算不错的。啊，原来这不就是他们后门了。
I'm sorry. I'll miss him dearly. Tomorrow, we'll continue investigating the curse. Good night, Esther.
I am glad you are here. Both of you. We need you. Good night, my dear.
录多久了？哦，看来今天应该结束了。今天可能就要去教堂打战了。
Good day to you, madam. Antea Duarte is my name. May I ask yours?
Duarte? Duarte, you came with the Banisher, did you not?
I am the Banisher.
Right. So you're the face of hope, are you? You're what my tithes are buying. Let me have a look at you. Oh, right. Well, I hope I'm wrong. Bathsheba Ingersoll, or I was last time I looked.
It may seem like an odd question, but may I ask if the curse has brought you bad dreams?
Every time I close my eyes, I'm in the store. Coins fall from the ceiling, only a few at first. When they hit the floor, they break. Like rotten teeth. Or finger bones, perhaps. The trickle becomes rain. A cascade smashing down to flood the store. I try to flee, but the flood rises too fast. I drown in shards of broken bone. There. Aren't you glad you asked?
What can you tell me about the town meeting house?
The minister closed it down. Said it was dangerous. Imagine. Worship is dangerous now.
Do you remember when and why?
The when is difficult to say. I admit I've lost track of time with the dullness of the days.
Tell me about your store.
Why? Would you like to buy some china? Some porcelana? A linen dress? That's about all we have left. You'll be shocked to learn that there is little demand for the finer things in life, and we have next to no supply of the staples. I should have gone when I had the chance. I suppose beneath it all, I'm an optimist. And that makes me a fool.
What can you tell me about the curse?
Did Haskell not lay it out? We freeze, and at the same time, we rot. Minister Davenport said he'd summoned the best banisher there is. Can you lift the curse?
In my experience, most curses are actually hauntings. And while ghosts are treacherous, they're not invincible.
Well, I'd like to tell you I find that a comfort, but I'm afraid I would be lying.
A very good day to you, madam.
You're optimistic too, then. Aren't we the fools?
深深看了一个乐观主义者变成悲观主义者。就叫我滚的那个，没有，这不能对话。
Yes?
Do you have bad dreams, Mr. Bachelor?
You don't want to hear about those.
Try me.
In my sleep, chanting demons defile our precious meeting house and burn it to the ground. 2 poor souls are trapped inside. A man and a woman, screaming oaths and curses in strange tongues. I wake with a start and rush to the window. I am relieved to see the meeting house still standing.
Did you know the Reverend Davenport thought the meeting house haunted?
I did know that. To his shame, the late minister ended services and closed the meeting house. No wonder we are where we are.
And what do you think sits in the meeting house?
Miss, if the devil sits in our meeting house, it means that we, the people of New Eden, have failed to repudiate his works. Obviously.
What can you tell me about the curse?
New Eden is scrutinized by God. Better days lie ahead if his servants remain humble and true.
Do I detect a note of disapproval, Mr. Bachelor? I was hoping for a warmer welcome.
Oh, I don't doubt your honesty, nor your will to fight the devil. But we have prayed for salvation. And, madam, without wishing to offend, you are no angel.
Farewell, Mr. Bachelor, and you may wish us luck.
I shall not wish you luck. I shall wish you salvation.
好酸。虽然说他这个气氛营造的蛮好，可是我们一直问人家会不会做噩梦，我就觉得，突然就想到那个 那个弗莱迪吧，那个恐怖片，突然就有点恐怖不起来了，变得有点滑稽了。哪里有床
？We did the right thing. Charles was our friend.
I love you, Red McWraith.
But
when it comes to ghosts, your heart makes you reckless. It's dangerous.
Were you really about to banish Charles?
Charles would have done the same for your ghost or mine.
I hope he'd have at least hesitated. Charles was a good man, full of love.
Banishing his ghost wouldn't have been easy, but it would have been right. Ghosts only bring misery, Red. Make no mistake, they steal life's essence from the living.
Aye. They don't always do it out of malice. Give them that.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't.
A ghost may suffer too. A sin puts a gentler end to it.
But not a safer one. Better to banish and be sure.
Would you banish me? If it came to it?
You'll not escape me so easy. You I would bring back from the dead.
That's not funny.
I'd fill you with fresh essence. I'd give you so much essence you'd return bloated with life.
Steal essence from the living to feed my ghost. You wouldn't, eh?
You're a scruffy-headed lout, Red McWraith, and I will never let you go. Over my dead body, mister.
Thought I was meant to be the soft-hearted one.
You are.
Do you think Charles was right? This thing in the meeting house could be how did he call it? A nightmare?
I really hope not. Such entities are legendary ghosts, even for banishers. We'll see tomorrow. Now, to sleep. This was a dreadful day.
Poor Charles.
Poor Esther.
Aye, poor Esther. And Tia, she took her firebane. She says I'm the reckless one.
Where are you?
You're hardly in the meeting house, are you?
应该是做梦。 他被引过去，然后女主角过来救我们。
Who's there? Antea? Why would you go up there alone? Open. Antea? Don't suppose you spectres have seen Antea, have you? You're the boss and all, but you could have included me.
Three blind mice, see how they run, see how they...
Antea?
Blind. All blind. Red, can't you see? We never stood a chance.
Antea, you hurt? Where are you? I'm here, my love. What happened?
I'm here, my love. How mundane.
Show yourself!
God came to the man in a dream and said, "Behold, thou art dead." But the man had done nothing wrong and said,
Lord, wilt thou also slay the righteous?
What?
Will you slay the righteous?
Be not alarmed. I bring you aid.
There is no aid. There is only dereliction.
Where's Antea? What have you done with her? Hellsballs. Lady, if you hurt her...
You cling to love, a fool to the last. There is no love. There is only defilement.
No.
There's no need to fight.
防御原来还是会扣血。哦，shit！
Betrayer! I believe you failed again!
We want to help them.
Holy shit.
Petty Banishers!
If you've laid a finger on her...
You what? Come to her aid? There is no aid. There is only... retribution.
Give him back!
How touching. You come to claim your man. You think you love him. You do not. There, in the dark of your marrow, there is no love. Only betrayal. I offer you a trade. He stays and you leave with your life.
I'll bargain with no ghost.
You have a brain, yet you think with your idiot heart. You're weak. Will you come to her aid now, when all is lost? If you do, I'll be waiting.
The icy ocean made a diamond from his grief, then buried it in his heart. The weight of his failure dragged him down. Outside time, drowning in the gloom, he spoke her name. Take me instead, he screamed, soundless, to the cold and silent waters. Out beyond the black veil of death, something heard his cries and reached for him.
Let her go. Take me instead. Let her go!
Ah, you're awake.
Who are you?
She who rescued you. Tended you for days on end. Weeks, maybe.
Weeks? Oh, God. What have I done?
Get your strength back before you beat yourself up.
She's dead.
Yes. That's why you're here. And why I was sent to look after you.
Who are you? I feel like we've met, but I'm sure we have not. I feel like I know you forever, but do I?
You're confused. It's normal. You've been near killed by a nightmare, you've lost your beloved, and now you've a witch by your sickbed.
Witch?
Witch. I go by Seeker. Find the Banisher, said my mistress. Tend him, and answer any questions he asks you before you leave him be. So, how do you feel?
Does it matter?
Of course it matters. Means you're alive, and you haven't given up.
Who sent you?
Her name is Ceridian, and my hands and words are hers. Beyond that, don't burden yourself.
Ceridian, this little seeker who asked you to find me, is she Scots or something?
It's Ceridian. She's too old to be from anywhere in particular, and while, yes, I found you, she told me where to look.
This nightmare, how it spoke, how it tore right through her. I've never seen the like of it.
Few have. Fewer have lived to tell of it.
What drew such a powerful spirit here?
Who knows? Something awful, I don't doubt.
The worst angers rise from the most terrible wrongs. A friend said that. He was trying to warn us.
An immutable law. You have wise friends.
What am I to do now? How do I do it alone?
You're not alone. Have faith. If Ceridian had told me more, I'd tell you it. But you must have faith.
Have faith, you say, that you do not know me. Easy said, harder done.
What comes easy in life tends not to matter. It's the hard stuff that counts. You've a hole in you. A yawning, grimacing pit in your soul. That's love, that is. The hole won't fill because the love won't die.
God, what have I done?
Here's the thing. Unlike most, you get a second chance. I suggest you seize it.
Why do you aid me?
I serve my mistress. She bids me help you, so I help you. Ceridian says the wall between the living and the dead is under threat. You, it seems, have a part to play. This is mine.
You've lost me.
No, I found you. But so did your grief. And it demands to be felt. You may think you're done with your ghosts, Red McCraith. But they aren't done with you. I'll go now. Rest. Why ever my mistress saved you, she has good reasons. The best.
Where are you going?
Home. To Ceridian. She needs me.
Where shall I find you if, or when I need to?
Maya Marshes. Great big swamps other side of the woods. You can't miss them. We'll know when you're coming.
Until we meet again, then.
That's right, Banisher. Now, turn around.
What?
I'm leaving.
The hell? don't know what this is, but I'm staying away from it.
好，我们果然就是像我讲的，他其实就是刚刚就暗示了他过于鲁莽。我不喜欢他被这个梦境幻象给吸引过去。
Where am I?
然后就间接的把他的师傅引过来，然后就死的有点莫名其妙吧，我觉得。哎，飘这么远哦，我操！所以新伊甸镇竟然是最终 BOSS 的区域嘛，不我意料。照它这个地形设计看起来好像，虽然地图很大，可看起来能逛的地方很少。要录多久？好啦，这个时间我觉得差不多了，我觉得算是一个序章，差不多即将要结束的一个节奏。整体来讲，我觉得游戏还可以，1390吧，我没有记错的话。那价钱就他可能也知道他撑不起来这个60美金的那个分量，所以他卖这个价钱算，我觉得可以避免掉一些大家对他期待过高的，然后他本身达不到那个标准的一些风险，我觉得就还可以。然后战斗手感用 C 来防御，我觉得又跟我最近玩的游戏好像逻辑不太一样，所以我其实有点错乱，有时候我都会按错，然后发现又被 K 了，对。然后剧情的话，他师傅的死是在我预料之内，然后我是没想到一开始就遇到这么强的这么鬼魂。那我比较想知道，他一直都在强调说这个就是要很邪恶的罪行才办法诞生这么大的仇恨，所以应该中间的过程应该是抽丝剥茧，这个 BOSS 他的这个被人家应该是被人家虐待、陷害、残害的一个背景的一个故事。好，现在是作为主线，那铁定会牵扯一定很广，不然就是他就是慢慢喂一些那个边角料，然后呢一些重要的主线才告诉你一些比较稍微凑得起来，算是一个单独片段的剧情，就不晓得。但看到他这么高的好评率，我觉得，尤其这个公司之前是做这种剧情导向的游戏，应该说故事能力应该不会差，应该是最可以期待是这个。大家最不满意应该是战斗了，是吧？希望啦，对，后面玩的剧情的话，代入感还是这么强。然后大概就这样吧，因为前面，反正一个很强的恶灵，我比较好奇，之后来主角要怎么成长，就是有什么力量或什么可以帮助他，或者有什么驱灵的方式，对。因为等于现在是对抗一个未知的敌人嘛，那看起来我们这种普通的这个平 A 是没有什么用的，对。然后他左手这个驱灵杖，对，他也没讲是燃烧什么样的材质，所以才能对鬼魂有伤害的，不晓得。要慢慢透过拿那些文件什么可以补完一些设定，或是有人会出来讲个解或什么的，不晓得。然后我觉得优化或什么的很不错啊，对，虽然说应该是还是有借助的 DLSS 的部分有帮助的。那我觉得现在游戏支援 DLSS， 我觉得已经算是一个标配了，因为没有 DLSS 帧数真的差很多。40系列你如果不是90的话，你要4K， 就是基本上高或超高画质要60帧，几乎都是靠 DLSS 叠出来的。大概就这样吧。这款游戏我觉得我应该继续录。但是比较尴尬的是我那个终极审判者要不要录？对，终极审判者其实我也算是喜欢了，但是不晓得就看大家反应如何。哦，两个相比的话，应该这款优先啦。这款看起来这个制作精度还是比这个终极审判者要好。 终极审判者，我就讲他那个时间点很差，所以他现在对不对？强敌环视，然后他那个被人家吐槽是那个 Mafia 1的这个画质，对不对？大家都吐槽。现在因为不是疫情期间，大家不会说一个小游戏、小作坊、中等游戏，大家会比较想去试，没有，大家就反而那个通膨，我不晓得有没有影响，说大家的这些玩游戏的预算也就是进一步的缩减了，所以都有可能啊。反正就是综合，现在就是综合起来就是一个，你除非真的是精品，不然人家好像不太愿意掏钱去买，甚至连关注或好奇的心态都不太愿意。啊，看来这些中小规模制作的游戏的，是他们的这些他们的处境是越来越险峻的，大概就这样吧。好了，那我就不废话多说了。然后，我觉得啦，这款应该有人看，大家会关注啦。它看起来就还不错，但是呢又不够有名，新 IP， 然后看起来没有什么太炫炮的东西，所以我相信这款应该看的人会多，大家会有兴趣，但不见得会想买来玩，会想先看一下试个水温。大概就这样吧。好了，那以上就是今天这个驱灵师，应该是驱灵师吧？驱灵师，然后新伊甸园之鬼魂的这个游玩内容啊。那我们就感谢大家的收看，我们下次见，拜拜。